Hello.
Hey Trixie,
Hi. How are you guys?
good. Sorry, now I can't be on camera because I'm out and about. Given, we
Okay, no
pushed back
worries.
the Zoom for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, but Javira's on the call. She's doing TikTok shop affiliate as well.
Hello, Javeria.
Javira, can you hear us okay?
Hi,
Hello.
I'm doing okay. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
Mm. So I am doing TikTok shop. So I am very curious about like what are you doing?
Yeah, how far are you into doing it? Are you already 5,000 followers in or where are you at in the process?
Yes, I actually bought a new account from like Royston. So it is monetized and I am sharing the
Mhm.
videos. So some of it like has a violation, so I private it. So because I don't want to show my face, so I don't know how to create videos and post some others uh, products, so I don't know how to do it. Like I am still learning.
So you already did you already post a video with a product link on it and you got a violation, you said?
Yes.
Do you know how many points you have now?
How many points?
So each violation, they give you between the range of 1 through 6 points. And once you get to 24, um, they will suspend your accounts. So it's good to make sure how many points you have, just so you know whether or not to take a break from posting videos until those points expire. You can check how many points you have via the TikTok studio. You click on that.
Okay, yes, I am. After
You
that,
click on so you go into hold on,
Yeah,
go in TikTok
Tommy's on
studio.
the call as well.
what
Tommy,
is
Hi,
it? Yeah.
and then you go to TikTok shop
Okay.
and then you scroll all the way down. It should say whether or not your account is healthy or needs improvement. Do you see it?
TikTok shop. No.
So let's see.
yeah, it's okay, Javira. We'll go through this technical stuff later.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
sure.
what would be best use of Trixie's time right now is more on the high level overview on like best practices and all that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So
so
she is doing the same.
yeah, I am. So one thing that I'm doing, one I have two accounts right now. I started with a personalized account, so meaning the brand is myself, and then the other account is a faceless TikTok. So I started with the personalized brand, so I started posting um more of like my life and something that the audience can relate to, and that's how you initially get followers that can probably relate to the products that you'll be promoting to them. So I initially obtained organic followers through that. Just if you have a brand new account that you just bought, I encourage you to just at least like post, some videos to kind of warm it up. I think Lee posted a warm up instructions there, so I suggest you do that first, and then
Yes, I.
as you did
Mm-hmm.
that, okay, and
Yes.
then as for the products, I've seen some people who have done like screenshots or still images. I can tell you right now from what I learned that is a bad idea to do that. First, it doesn't look very aesthetically pleasing, and second, you will definitely get dinged for a violation, if not now, later on down the line. So
Mm-hmm.
still images and even clips, or even photos of the actual item that you just superimpose onto the video. I don't think that's a good idea. So it's best to have the product on hand. If you're doing a faceless TikTok, just at least have it on hand, and you don't have to show your face, but at least have it in person. And I suggest editing your videos directly on TikTok, because if it's uploaded through your phone, although you can still, there's something in their algorithm that just kind of triggers them to review that further. And points, the violation points are something that you want to avoid, because like I said, your first violation is most likely 1 point. The second one is 6. The third one is another 6 points. And basically you get 4 strikes. So by the 4th strike, they will suspend your account. So best to see how many you have and really review their policies as to what you can and cannot post.
Okay.
I think those are really great tips, Trixie. When it comes to the product research and product promotion of things, do you like start out with products from your house, or like what are your personal best practices when it comes to finding the best winning products to promote?
Sure. So I think that it's really well, for me anyway, I know a lot of people go to like Hello Data, other websites to determine the number one products on there. But for me personally, what works for me are items that are relating to my niche. So being in mental health and being in healthcare, I try to promote products that are catering to my audience, such as self-help stuff, self-improvement, yada yada. And some way along the line, also, wellness supplements can go in there, which is also the number one products that are being promoted right now in Kalo Data. But those are risky. So if you have points right now, I would suggest kind of not posting those as of this time, and kind of promote more safer products. So that's kind of what I'm doing until I let my points expire. But that's how I choose my products, is if they're relating to my niche. And then once I see what may work best, then I click on that product, but make sure that the seller has a score of at least 4.0 and above. Because if their seller score is, let's say, a 2 or 1, or they're not very credible, you will also get cited for that. And your what they call a product selection score, their PSS, it'll go down. So the lower your product selection score is, the less they'll push your videos out there on the For You page. So when you do your product research, really make sure to do your research on the sellers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really good advice in
Yeah.
terms of picking suppliers that, companies that have the product score of like 4 and above. How about reviews, and in terms of like other factors, like how many other influencers are promoting it? Like, do you consider those as well, or?
Yeah, so I like to go out of the norm and think outside the box. So I usually actually tend to promote items that are not heavily promoted out there. If you go to the TikTok shop and in the studio and go to the merchant section where it's like the little shop, there's a category on there that says video opportunities. So that's where I tend to go, because those items there mean people are searching for them, but yet not enough videos are being made of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. The more under the radar sort of products, that makes sense. Okay. And I assume that, you start out with products that you have in your house, and then later on you try to order like free samples from the suppliers, right?
Oh yeah. So once you get like a video or two in there of even a product that you have in your house, all these collaborators will come left and right offering to send you free samples. And that's kind of where I've just been getting my products. But be selective with whom you choose the samples from. Like I said, research the sellers and what their ratings are.
Yeah, this is like, TikTok shop affiliate is like UGC on steroids, because in the past, like, you know, it was more difficult to like order samples from them and stuff. But now that you're building a profile, starting with products from your house first, you're building that credibility and that social proof, and it makes it easy, for brands to come to you and send you samples over time.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other tips when it comes to product selection other than, the seller score of like 4 and above and the more like under the radar products?
What was the question? Sorry.
Any other tips in terms of product selection
Oh,
apart from the seller score and finding more under the radar products?
uh-huh. Yeah, so a lot of it, I try to do like with my niche, whatever is relating to my niche. And also, if you search content creator insight on the search bar on the TikTok page, you search content creator insight, it'll show you what people are searching for the most in a TikTok shop. And this is also aside from the data on websites such as Halo Data. These are the searches that are like currently trending, I guess, at that time, and what keywords they search for. And I use those keywords to place the hashtags on my videos. So when they search those items, your video has a likelier chance of showing up in their search results.
Okay, that makes sense. There's another feature as well called the Creator Search Insights, but that's more for the TikTok Creativity Program. But for yours, you're searching content creator insights, which that's a great hack as well. Yeah, and I think one thing that you're doing really well, Trixie, that another student of ours, Remy, because he's originally from France and he has like this French accent, I think. Then he moved to the US. So his account was formerly like French Flares. So there's like some type of personality to it. Like for yours, it's like the nurse, the realtor. This was like this French guy, and he's doing really well. He's like similar to you. His first like 2 weeks, he was making close to like $200 a day. So having that
Yeah.
personality that stands out really helps.
Yeah, definitely. Creating your own like brand, your own personality, whatever you can do to basically like stand out.
Awesome. Then moving forward to like making viral videos and stuff. I know, I've taken a look at your account. I've reviewed a couple of your videos. I see that, you try like you experiment with a lot of different types of posts and you even post like a lot. What's your like best practices for like, pushing a video to
Yeah.
make it go viral?
Yeah, right now, since I'm just starting, it's more like trial and error. Like you mentioned, I'm just trying to try different hooks, different audio. I try using sounds as audios. I tried using my voice to describe the items. So really, it's just a lot of trial and error. And once I see which video um gets the traction, and then that's kind of the strategy that I use. And for like the self-help, self-improvement stuff, I use like motivational audio, because that's what tends to get more engagement. You want to just try to get more engagement as you can, because the longer that they watch the video or listen to the audio, then the more your videos will get pushed out into the For You page, and the more likelihood that your video can go viral.
Okay, that makes sense. Like the sound definitely helps. And the sound helps, push out like to the relevant trending sound of
Mm-hmm.
its categorized now.
Mm-hmm.
And like when it comes to creating videos, like do you, recreate and model after like other people's proven videos, or like do you try to come up from scratch or
Honestly, I tried to recreate um other creators' videos, and that hasn't been working well for me. But like I said, TikTok is so I guess selective, or you really have to kind of, I mean, you can recreate it, but try to put your individualized touch in it, I guess, is what I can suggest. Because their algorithm, or like their violation points, you have to kind of take caution in it, because I tried to recreate someone's video and I got a violation for it. Um, yeah, so I guess kind of pick and choose and put some caution in there. But yeah.
You got like a copyright violation or
No, it's more like what I said. It's funny because I appealed it and I told them, well, I've seen other creators use that word, so why did I get dinged for using that word? But again, it's also kind of like a lottery, that whoever the AI, accidentally picks up. I guess it was my video since I'm the lesser popular one. But yeah, so I said the same word and they said the same word, and I still got a violation. I appealed it, they denied it. So I mean, what can you do but just move on? So yeah.
that's funny. Okay, and in
Yeah.
terms of like the hook, like getting people like increasing the watch time and stuff, like what would you say, has worked well for you in terms of the hook, and
Yeah,
other like
so what's worked well for me lately, is definitely no pauses in the beginning, no hey guys, or um really, like, don't even say hi. Just go straight to the point of what you're showing and distract them with an action. So I use three hooks. So like a verbal hook, an action hook, and then a written hook. So something that can just basically make them stop scrolling. Sometimes I would just say hey, focus, or I don't know, something that can confuse them or cause some sort of wonder into what your video is going to be about.
yeah, makes sense. Corey and his friend, on TikTok, they're called Evas Shop, EVAS dot shops. Him and his friend, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
How
and
are they using the product selection? Are they using the Kalo data, or just kind of just, you know?
they're a bit more hardcore. Like they're like they have like some budget to invest in this, but now they're getting a lot of free samples because now the account overall is really strong. That's why, like,
Yeah.
for anybody first starting out, like on TikTok, once you build your following, you have the amount of followers, your videos are getting views, the overall aesthetic of it looks really good. That's where, you know a lot of brands will be really compelled to send you free samples.
Mm-hmm.
um and that is what's working for them, what's working for you as well. Yeah, and a lot of the videos is a lot of it is experimentation. Just gotta keep posting different
Yeah,
kinds of videos, and
for
sometimes like the
sure.
videos takes like days or weeks to like take off.
Mm-hmm.
Might not
Yeah,
take
that's
off
what I
immediately.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even like for some people whose video views have been sitting at 200, I've seen that they said, weeks down the line or even months, it took off and went viral. So don't delete your videos, because you never know when they're really gonna just pop off.
Yeah, and let's talk about like the Gold Rush challenge and like the challenges that you're doing and stuff, because I think it's really creative. You join all these kind of challenges. You just keep experimenting and just keeping up with the new features and stuff. So
Yeah.
if you wanna walk us through it.
Yeah, sure. So I've been posting like 3 to 4 videos a day. And usually when TikTok sees that you have a lot of engagement on the platform, they send you invites to join challenges. And these are like select invites, I guess. But I'm not sure if they're also available. I think it is if you just go on the TikTok shop and studio and see what challenges there are. But how I got it is through an email. Um, and then you just sign up and they'll place you in the same rankings as the same people, as like similar people who just started the same time as you, and you kind of do like a fun competition with them. It kind of gives you some motivation to try to, win that extra bonus money from TikTok, because TikTok is actually wanting you to succeed, because if you get money, they get money. So the more videos you post, the more likely that you'll sell, and the more cut they'll probably get. So they'll give you bonuses here and there to try to make you post as much videos as you can.
Yeah, that's a very great advice that we also share with everybody. TikTok, their algorithm is smart enough to know, like, if we post like one time every day, they know, oh, this is an active poster, and they're more likely to try to push your videos out if you're active on the platform every single day.
Do
Okay.
you know how to get around, like, is there like a certain way to kind of, like, just worst case scenario, if you get like the whole full point violation of 24 points, is your like shop done with, or is there a way, an agency to go about restoring it?
I've a few contacts who might be able to help with it, but I think the safest play is to let it cool down so that to let the points go away first now.
Yeah, you're right.
And chatting with TikTok as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of, like, for example, JVRL, and other students, they wanna do it faceless. So like, what have you seen been successful when it comes to like faceless accounts in terms of the types of content? Because those are like a bit more challenging to go viral now.
Yeah, so the second account that I started was going to be a faceless account. So I started a faceless account and I posted my first video, but again, I had the product on hand. Um, and yeah, it got sales on the first day. So it's possible to get sales the first few days of a faceless TikTok account, but I think it's harder to get that traction. Like I did an experiment and posted the same video with my face in the other one, then faceless in the other one. Of course the face one got more because they want to relate to like an actual person, but the faceless one still worked as long as they can see your hand. TikTok also wants to see your hand. It wants to hear your own voice if possible. But you can also make it AI on their platform. As long as you edit it on their platform, you should be good. But definitely don't upload just still videos or still shots of the product, because you will get a violation.
Okay, and at the start of the call, you mentioned to edit from the TikTok app itself rather than like editing from a third-party platform. Is that correct? Or
Yeah, so I don't know if it was just me, but I used to just edit my videos in another editing platform like CapCut and all that. I think that's okay, but as long as you still use some of TikTok's features to personalize the video as their own. So what I did, my mistake was I just uploaded still videos that I edited from CapCut, but had I uploaded them on TikTok and then put like a transition or some words on there and use some sort of element from the TikTok, then it would have been okay. But the fact that I didn't and just used it as like an uploading platform, I guess they didn't like that.
when you mean they didn't like that, like did they flag the video? Did they like not push it
Yeah,
out? Or
no, I got a violation for unoriginal content.
ah, okay, that's a really good tip,
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah, so that
we
was my first
Mm.
6 points. And I was so confused as to why, because it was my own content. But reading more into it, like I researched the whole policy and everything, they want you to use TikTok as the actual platform to create some sort of clips in their little platform there. So they don't want you to completely just upload videos, because you'll get a violation without even you knowing it.
Makes sense. So even if
Yeah.
somebody were to edit the video outside of the platform, even if we
Mm-hmm.
upload to TikTok prior to posting it, we should just make like a little edit to it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Add like it could be just like a letter or something, or even like a little small transition, just anything that you can use on their platform.
Okay, makes sense.
Mhm.
Any other like best practices for success and tips, Trixie, before we just open up the floor for Q&A? Any other best practices for success?
Say that again? Are you talking to
Eh,
me or are you talking to the others?
Talking to you, Trixie, any other
Oh,
best practices for success?
best practices for success is consistency. I think really uploading that 3 to 4 videos a day and making the time to do that um, really has helped grow my account and also grow organic followers that will also relate to the products that you'll be promoting. That and just really mindset. I came in this program with doubt. Like I didn't think you could make money off of TikTok. I thought you had to be like a super influencer of 2 million followers. But yeah, I had to change my mindset a bit and it'll get you going. Take that first action.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're really action oriented. You keep posting. You keep taking action, experiment with lots of things, and that's the key to success. For TikTok.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's open up the floor for Q&A. Tommy, Kevin, Javira, if you have any questions you wanna ask Trixie.
I'm trying to think of a question right now, but it'll probably come to me soon. But I just want to say, Trixie, I've been watching your progress, and it's been inspiring.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Trixie's and inspirational figure right now.
For sure.
Yeah, Tommy was asking in the chat, since he is in Canada, the products might not be available. Tommy, you can try to look at like forwarding companies from the US, or you can check if, any of the US companies are able to ship to Canada. Or maybe you can order from Amazon Canada, in terms of the products you want to promote. Okay. Javira, any questions from Javira? Uh, Javira, is you there? Okay, never mind. Maybe she's busy. Yeah, but Trixie, like you're really, inspiring, like, you work so hard, you work as a nurse, as a realtor, and both of those are like such heavy loading sort of work, and you still manage to carve out time for this, and you have your kids, you have your family, like it's amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm trying.
Yeah, even when Corey was first starting out, like he's the same, he was posting TikToks for like 1 or 2 hours a day, first thing in the morning. Then he has his 9 to 5 job he had to drive to. Then after that, he has his evening work. Then even on weekends, he work as a bouncer. So like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
work ethic, the mindset, like that is important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Tommy asks, delay in shipping impact your potential to have a hot product go viral? Sort of product that's not so short-term fad basis, usually it would last longer. Like yeah, so don't have to worry about it too much, Tommy. Yeah.
So
Okay.
one last question.
Yeah, please
Yep.
go ahead.
Yeah. So as an initial stage, like first step, so like that, like I don't have any product right now. So is it okay to buy from Amazon, make a video, and then return it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what my advice to on that would be is buy a product that you honestly actually would use because you're honestly translate and comes out into the videos and if it's a product that you actually like and use, then I suggest you get that instead.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, the easiest to start JVira is products from your house. If there are any like products around your house, then you can see if it's also on the TikTok shop. Then you can start promoting products from your house. That's the lowest hanging fruit. In terms
Oh,
of like, yeah, what Trixie said,
Like yes, I
use
mostly
yourself.
ordered multivitamins and like protein powders from Amazon. So that's what I have in my house and I'm using it. Like my
yeah.
husband, my kids using it. So yeah, let's start with that. Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's good.
definitely read the policies before you post those though, and be careful what you say, such as like medical claims. Always put a disclosure on there and say results may vary, and this is my experiences only, and do your own research. Because once you get flagged for a medical claim, I
Mm-hmm.
believe that's a whopping 12 points. So
Oh,
the points that they give you for the violation depends on the severity of what you say. So just read the policies first.
okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like medical products, anything that's consumables, they're really strict on it, which is understandable. But we'll
Yeah.
send you like a photo that has the guidelines on it. And Amazon also has a policy, like if you Google, oh, can somebody like return, how many times can somebody return products to Amazon? I think there's a certain unsaid threshold, because they're not
Mhm.
stupid as well, they wouldn't let any like person, order like 1,000 products and return all of it. Um, so you can use it you know, with a certain sort of threshold and discretion. Um, yeah, maybe like a couple of products that you order, you return it. I think should still be fine.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. As we wrap up, any thing else, Trixie, that you want to share so that others can be successful as you?
No, that's about it. Just keep a positive mindset and good luck to us all. Thank you guys.
Awesome, amazing. And for our Instagram program that's gonna be released end of September, Vensa just had like a family passing away. That's why there was like a couple of weeks delay, but it'll be out end of September, and that'll be exciting as well.
Cool, cool. Okay, looking forward. Thank you.
Awesome. Talk to everybody soon. Have a great night. See ya.
Bye, guys. Thank you.